So, hello YouTubers. This is the review for the 10th of December, and we are doing the soul purpose today. Yeah, kind of confusing today because I have the internet. I hope that I will have internet today, sometime today, but right now there's no internet, so as I'm recording this, so I'm just gonna record it, and hopefully I will be able to post on Instagram and on YouTube later on today. Yeah, so you can check those two cards out in the description on my Instagram. Yeah. Okay, let's see, what do we want to do? Let's do this so you can see the book here. And the box is a hard box. It is published by... Let's just see if I can figure that one out. I actually think that is... Okay, so I can figure that one out. But it is created by Narelle Duncan and Leonie MacDonald. It's the only card set that I actually have with zodiac signs on, except for some of the tarot cards. Yeah, so this is different than the other deck that Doreen Virtue created. This is a deck that has 4 sections in, and it is created where you can either pick the cards from the table here. There is created this, let's just see, so lesson table here, and and we can start out. So lessons, I want to do something. I want to pick the cards from my birthday. So table here, I won't tell you when the birthday is, but I will just pick the cards here. So you can see how it works. Now I just have to find out. Start out by soul lessons, of course. Then it would be a lot easier to actually find the right card. So the first lesson, let's see if we can find them. We will just pull those aside, because that is not my numerology card. So my soul lesson is the Leo. Yeah, that's the card I was looking for. And my teaching, soul teaching. Soul teaching. So let's see if we can actually find okay, so that's Aquarius. See if we can actually find humanitarianism. We are just going to do. No. Okay, so we're just going to look for. Actually, I also have the 7 here as a soul path. Let's just take that. So humanitarian in the chain. Teaching here, and if I am correct, it's also Aquarius in the past life. See if I can actually find the past life here. Yeah, past life. And find the right page. Yes, humanitarian again in the past life. So it's a yellow card. Past life. And the 7 as my soul path. This deck contains 48 cards, and let's just read about the others as well when we are at it. See if I can find something about the others. There is a little bit on the back. About the authors in the back here. So, okay, about the authors. Narelle S. Duncan has practiced naturopathy and lifestyle counseling on the Gold Coast, Australia since 1996. Sorry for that. 1996. She has lectured for many years at Naturopathy, I can't pronounce that, academies teaching herbal medicine. I'm just trying to read what it says. Iridology, I think it's pronounced, counseling, psychology, and supervised clinical practice. Her wealth of knowledge has been immortalized with 4 volumes on herbal medicine and 2 volumes on I can't pronounce that word. Iridology. As a keen astrologer, Narelle works within the psycho-emotional model of astrology. Leonie MacDonald has worked in the Australian health industry since 1984 and practiced naturopathy. Again, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Lifestyle and counseling since 2000. As an astrologer and naturopath, she has lectured for many years at naturopathic academies both on the Gold Coast and in Brisbane, Australia. Leonie conducts dynamic lectures, seminars, and staff training dedicating herself to educating people on health and well-being. So, yeah. And I can't really look up that word, what that really is. Let's just spell it out. The two things that I am not sure what means. Naturopathic. And the other word, Iridology. So, yeah, maybe I will probably write about those two things in the description, I think, because I can Google it because of the internet is down right now. So, yeah. Again, the tables here, I can use that. You can use that if you have the deck to figure out your 4 cards. This one I have found out by adding up my birth, my day of birth, and my month and my year. So that is my numerology number. And that is one way to use them. And you can just look at the cards and how they are resonating for you, and your personal path here, your soul lesson, your teachings, and your past life, what has happened in a previous life, if you believe in that, and why you are here. These two go together because there's something here that you haven't learned from your past life that you are here to learn in your soul teaching, or teach others that you have learned in the past, and you have some soul lessons that your soul is here to learn in this lifetime. And this is the soul path is really why you're missing here on earth, why you're here to do, and what you're here to do. Harmonize, it says here in this card, as relating and harmonize. Humanitarianism, the two things here, and recognition. So my soul lesson is to be recognized for follow your heart's desire, express your individuality confidently, have courage and strength of willpower, enjoy the recognition of center stage, have an it's up to me attitude, relate to the child within self and others, treat life as a game, creativity. So yeah, that is my soul lesson here, to follow my heart and be recognized for following my heart. So humanitarian in the soul teaching, universal activist is here, and it's about detachment, keep moving forward, let go of unproductive patterns, release unhealthy relationships, pass on learning from past experience, be fair and accountable in dealings, seek new innovative experiences, and my past life, holding back so others will lead. Actually, this is also humanitarianism, and it's the inventor, holding back so others can lead, folding to peer pressure to belong, appearing aloof in emotional situations, hiding from confrontations, overlooking the reality of things, using lack of knowledge to excuse inaction, getting lost in daydreams. So this is my past life. That is something that I have taken with me in the past life. I can recognize some of it, but not all of it. Especially holding back so others can lead. Hiding from confrontations and getting lost in daydreams. Yeah, I can sometimes get lost in my own daydreams, or I used to be like that. I have really cleared out that energy. So my soul path, relating, harmonize. So in the positive sense, seeking of knowledge, spiritual and wise, charming and idealistic, love of peace and solitude. And in a negative, suspicious and reserved, argumentative and sarcastic, fault-finding, silent and inflexible, hidden motives. So yeah, that is something about the cards for me. So now you know a little bit about me, why I'm here on Earth. Another way to do this is just by flipping the cards through, and no, not flipping the cards, just shuffling the cards. That's what I was trying to say. Shuffling cards and just either let it. I always take those that fall out. We have soulless and independence here, and on Instagram we have security. We have soul path, 2 soul paths, so it's 2 numbers here, the 4 and 11 in numerology, and we have a soul lesson in Aries, independence. Yeah. So this is how to use the cards, the 2 different ways to use those, and you can use them in different spreads. I actually think that you can use it as a, let's just see what the suggestions are, but I think that you can actually pull cards too. Yeah, astrology spread, so you can pull a 13 card spread here to look at your whole year. That is also a way to use them. You can also use the single card and the 3 card spread. And in numerology we have the soul path cards, which I showed you before. Then we have a personal year. The personal year you can add up. There is an example here. Example, current date 8th of August 2007, and date of birth 16th of December 1967. Adding them up, you have all these numbers here, and that will be a 9. And the 6 is because this person hasn't had their birthday, female or male. It's August on this date here they are using. So they are using 2006 because that's the year they are using until the that this person is born. So if you are born on this day, and we have today the 10th again, so you add it up with, in the year 2019, but you have to add it up with 2018. So if you are if your birthday is not yet in this year, then you should add it up with last year's number to get your personal year. And then after your birthday, you can use the year that you are in. And again, if you are in December, then going into 2020, then it's the 2019. So yeah. So it basically means that how you use the card is when and how the birthday is in the year. What else? Yeah, the cards each has description, a one-page description about the card. Past life intuition, card meaning. There's a little bit more than what is on the card. So, and there is a text about the card here, so you can get in the more in-depth detail about the card. What else? They are nice to shovel. They do have they do have one layer of coating on. They are not they don't slide as much as some of the other cards that I have, but I do. Right now 2 cards came out, not at the same time, but 2. We actually got the arrows again, the independence as a card, and Capricorn here. So they are nice to shovel without too many cards coming out when I shovel them. I don't have that much room here in front of the camera, so it's not going to be the best way, but yeah, and it's a nice size for my small hands. Yeah, I said that before, but I do have small hands considering these card decks. Sorry for that. Now I'm also almost turning over the camera here. Yeah, so what else? What else do we need to talk about? Yeah, overall, this is a deck that can be used again and again, even though that you have found out the 4 cards. You can really just use this to shovel it. These are really also really good to use for picking cards for others. So because they give so much detail about each energy of soul lessons and soul path and past life and teachings. So it's not just a soul card or a soul path. It's more a lot more detailed about your mission here on Earth at the moment. Yeah, I like the image on the cards. I can't really find out who the artist is on the cards. It's not in there. Let's see if it actually says something about. Okay, sorry. Here's something about the illustrator. I found it. Sharika Kasulia is a Canadian artist and illustrator as a member of the Society of Canadian Artists. She produces beautiful portraits, landscapes, and botanical oil paintings, sketches, and illustrations for children's books. Her work has been published in a variety of children's books, and her paintings exhibited in galleries. You can view Sharika's work by visiting her website www.sharika.ca. Sharika's published works include Jenny's Christmas Wish, Kelly's Cabin, Midden Count, that's vegetable soup, so that is for children's book. Her name so yeah, I can't pronounce your name right. Your last name is really difficult to pronounce, but her first name is Sharika with a C. So yeah, I really love the different ways of creating the designs. So we have the female pictures here for the soul lesson of each zodiac sign, and like this one, Aquarius, we have the sign as well. She's really that is for the soul teaching, past life. Let's see if we can find a past life for how she is drawing. Yeah, so this is the actual past life. Let's actually see if we can find. It's right here. So that this is the teaching. This is the soul lesson. This is the soul teaching. Yeah, this is the past life for the same star sign, Capricorn. So see, one of the things there's used the same color in each card, and she has the logo in, or the sign in, I can't even remember what that's called, the symbol of the sign. Yeah, sometimes I lose the words. Yeah, so we have the female, how this is the female in Capricorn. We have the symbol, and we have the Capricorn animal here. So yeah, and that's really going through all the cards except for the numbers. They are way different. Let's see if we can actually find the responsibility in the soul path, and see how it looks in the soul path. I am feeling like I want to do, yeah, it's the 11. It's still number 11. So this is how it looks like in all the way through the soul, the responsibility, on the way through the deck. The numbers, yeah, let's talk about the numbers. Because it has, of course, from 0 to, from 1 to from 1 to 9, but they also have, like you can see, they also have master numbers. See where I can actually find all of them. Do we have all of them now? I think we are pretty close to having all of them. I actually think that we have all of them. Let's just check them through. We were missing that one. So now we have all of them. So we have the 8, the 7 here, the 9, the 4, the 1, the 2, the 6, the 3, the 5. So that is from 1 to 9. So we have 11 as master number, and 22 and 20 and 33, sorry for that. So these master numbers, those are the numbers where it's the same number beside each other. So 33 in a soul path is rare, I am being told. These two are more common, but not as common as these up here. And to just go through that again, to get that number, you have to add up your birthday, month, and year to get your soul path number. Anything else I want to add to this? No, I think that's it. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, I hope that the internet is back up again and running today, so I can post. Leave that there. So I can post the video later on today. I would just want to say thank you for watching, and thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. And if you haven't already followed me, you can press that subscribe button, and just remember to press that bell button right after to get notifications. And yeah, until next time, see you. Bye.